Good morning, fam. I want to talk about one of the lines of my poetry. The line is, "The joy to live above the ways of pain and pleasures, mystic gaze to see things through the eyes of the absolute." Let's talk about what that means because, I'm going to be honest, that is one of my proudest lines. I think there's really a lot of meaning packed into it. And it really kind of is a commentary on the Western culture. The Western culture, based off of our religious perspective, is when we die, we either go to heaven or we go to hell. Now, heaven is a representation of pleasure, and hell is a representation of pain. So, just like how the animal soul seeks pleasure and avoids pain, we think that after life or after we die, we are going to continue that cycle of seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. The point of my line of poetry is something that's more Eastern, it's more philosophical, it's more spiritual. Pain and pleasure are an illusion, right? An illusion. This is just the material world. And I've been reading a lot of mystical texts in Judaism the past few months. There's this idea that you have holiness and the source of everything comes from the light of God, right? God. But there's a backside to holiness, the Sitra Hahara, and that is the material. And all of that is where evil comes from. So pain and pleasure are part of the Sitra Ahara. You guys kind of get what I'm saying here? Also, pleasure is part of the Sitra Ahara. So it's not about we're going to die and we're going to get eternal pleasure. No. We can't imagine what it's like. And we should transcend the pain and pleasure dichotomy now, in the moment. When you stub your toe, who cares? When you feel pleasure, who cares? Transcend it.